Hello Internet and welcome to BFX, the DIY Special Effects Podcast. This week, we're building a death ray. For those of you who didn't watch last week's Q and Erik or hadn't already noticed, I hurt my eye during this week's build. Don't worry, we had the cameras rolling when it happened and we'll show you more later. But for now, it's death ray time. Gary, spin the wheel. All right, and now to see what I think a death ray should look like, let's enter my imagination animation. First off, this thing has got to be big. It needs a stand that pivots and can be rolled around. It needs to be futuristic-y. And it probably needs some lights.
What do you think makes a movie indie?
Well, not being made by Fox or Paramount or a subsidiary thereof. Some of my favorite movies are made by Fox Searchlight or, by Focus Features. I still don't think they're indies. Fun, cheap filmmaking.
I'm hanging out here in the Brooklyn junk store with Mr. T Sprinkler, and we're getting ray gun parts. Let's see what we find. How pitiful! Where? So we got a bunch of really cool ray gun parts. Got this weird plastic tank thing, corrugated trash can, a windy, cool metal standy thing, leaf blower hose, children's toy, this, and we got all this junk for 40 bucks. I also used this dimmer switch and these Christmas lights that I had laying around, then went and bought this 3-foot length of steel pipe to connect the wheels to the top. Super time lapse! Woo! The first step is to lay out all your parts. Keep in mind you may not find the same pieces as I did, but the basic construction techniques are the same. I used nuts and bolts to connect this fiberglass pot to the bottom of this pot stand. Next I attached this tomato plant thingy to the underside of the first pot. Next I took a plastic film developing tank and hot glued it inside the tomato stand. Then I glued a leaf blower tube on top of that. Next I concentrated on the back of the gun and cut a hole in the bottom of our pink trash can. This allowed me to slide inside the rest of the leaf blower tube that is now wrapped in Christmas lights. Bolt both in place in the back of the gun. On the end of this goes a Betty Crocker recipe holder which acts as a control panel. The base of the gun is going to be a toy wagon with a piece of scrap wood screwed to the top. On the wood, add a flange for your steel pipe riser. I flipped this all over and mounted some more scrap wood to the wheels. This creates a pivoting mount for the gun. Now you're pretty much ready for the tedious paint process. Partially disassemble the gun and use 3 colors, silver, copper, and steel. Once everything is dry, you can start putting it back together. We bought a steel pipe that would fit right into our chair wheels for easy mounting. Finishing touches include a gun tip made of scrap plastic and a toothbrush holder, our dimmer switch that controls the Xmas lights, a scope made from an old light-up slide viewer, and an old walkie-talkie as faux controls. So what happened with my eye? Well, basically I was cutting a hole in the bottom of this pink plastic trash can and stupidly not wearing eye protection when a piece, well, just watch and you'll see.
Everyone all right in there?
The silver lining here is that the gods of safety have taught us an important lesson through my pain. And that lesson is to always wear eye protection. Always.
Igor, come here.
Okay, I told you like 50 times, it's Dennis.
Behold, Igor, my imitation vintage toaster.
I'm pretty sure that's a death ray.
Do you even understand how much I can Craigslist this for? It's a lot. Uh-huh. Yeah, 10 minutes? Great, I'll see you then.
Oh,
Where the vintage toaster's at? Bleep it out.
Here it is. It must be 100 years old or something.
Color me cautious, but brought some bread.
Oh, of course. Be my guest.
Please don't buy this.
Oh, eBay over there with the negative feedback. Forget about it.
Never mind, Igor.
Dennis!
It's Igor.
You don't see that on the new ones. Time to make this part of a balanced breakfast. Okay, I can't wait to put an Eggo in this thing. I'll take it.
Well, that's it for this week. If you like the show, please subscribe. And as always, you can leave your comments or questions down below.
And remember, kids, only idiots don't wear eye protection.
Game over.